Welcome to the fifth video in the Informal Music Pedagogy series. In this one we will be going over examples of practice. We will be reviewing 10 different cases and discussing a little bit what happens in each. In the first case, there's a lot going on. You will see students in stage 1 looking in their phones, trying to find music and exploring the instruments. You can see one student ask for help and she asks, "Can you teach me?" So I respond yes, and eventually I get to her. Then you can see me on the back helping another student and going into stage 2. So I'm listening to the theme selection and I'm playing it on the keyboard for him to learn it while others are exploring back in stage 1. And you see there's a tendency to improvise while they're exploring. You can see that after another student listened to his selection, there's this spontaneous singing up movement that happens. You will be able to see as well how after teaching a part to a student, she then decides to teach a peer how to play that part. You'll see me a little bit modeling some of the drum parts as well. And you'll see at the end how a student, after having struggled through the whole session, trying to figure out his theme, he gets really excited and yells, "I did it! I finally did it!" Yes. In the second case, you will see me discussing with students some repertoire options. So we're sharing interest and you'll see how we can show our different tastes through our discussions. So, they mentioned they like it as a 10 and then they ask me, "How about you?" And I say, "Well, for me this is a 3." And they're surprised that I don't like that music. But that doesn't mean we don't get to play it, or we can have different interests. You'll also see us discussing part of the lyrical content, so asking what the song is about, and you'll see some of the responses.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so we got 10.
22.
10? Everyone at 10?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I'm gonna give it like that.
3. Why?
I don't like it that much.
My song.
What is the song
The
about?
song is basically about romantic love.
Okay, about love.
Yeah. So
so how could you say that? It's a romantic song, okay? In the third case, you will be able to see an exploration but with music technology. So similarly, stage 1, you can see that in this type of environment, students have free access to their peers, so their mobility is not restricted. You'll see me that with one student, I'm going into stage 2 and showing her some procedures, while other students are still exploring the software in their iPads, while they're in stage 1.
You can change the full one here.
I got a question. Why did it be an AirPod Pro?
Change it and everything.
Because they're fine.
Keep working on that as you come back. Okay, now just go to my songs. Then you can change it. Okay, so you sit there. Now hold it to rename. Hold it. And then rename.
In the fourth case, you will see that after a whole program, our last week we decided to have a party. And what was interesting about this is that it was their idea and that they worked together to plan it. So there was a collaboration element in the planning session. And this is also an authentic use of music. So, it's a social situation. There's music that they have chosen to serve as a background for the party. And you'll see that all that also gives us an opportunity to build trust through having informal conversations, because now we're just enjoying, we're just having fun in a light environment. In case number 5, you will also see a busy environment, and you'll see that students, while on stage 1, they have already chosen what they want to work on, and they are already autonomously working towards those goals. So they're setting up gear, they're trying to figure out, how to play some parts, how to recreate part of their music. Another group had chosen to recreate some dances, and so they're already starting to work on that. You will also see how some students are already in stage 3 practicing their music, because we already provided some guidance, and so they already hands-on practicing, while I'm on stage 2 with other students who require a little bit more help, maybe to learn some of the instrumental parts, and so we're drilling some of those sections while other groups are practicing. from a sociological perspective, it's important for students also to develop authentic skills that professionals use. So for example, if you're a gigging musician, you need to unload your vehicle with all your necessary equipment. So you will see a group of students and I work together to unload a good amount of gear from my vehicle and then coming back to the rehearsal space and setting it up together.
I'm getting a
We can straight up boys.
Be careful with the car.
Hello?
Yamai.
Yeah.
Make sure to
Yeah.
walk. Make sure to walk on the sky.
I'm at home. I'm at my program.
Pull it more. All right, let's bring the speaker.
Who is some free headphones?
Careful with the car.
It's loud though. That's a loud truck. I ain't need that.
What?
I ain't got no gun.
You? What you say?
I said,
Somebody else? They say
Hi, Frank. Hi. Frank.
he said, that.
I said that little DJ said that.
Frank. Too?
He can't. He changed his pedals. Get that pedal so goddamn fast. I can't pedal. I'm at
Get out, bro. Hold on. Hey, yeah, you wanna do it? Yeah. You better get it. I got it. That's it.
In case number 7, you will see how there's a mix between direct instructions and then a transition to the informal music pedagogy back to stage 1. So the goal here was to learn to connect audio equipment in a room. So I gave some instructions for students to be grouped in different teams and each one had a specific responsibility. So you'll see once we transition to stage 1, it's all about exploring how to connect that piece of equipment that they had. And you'll see me a lot saying, figure out how to connect that. Figure out how to connect this, figure out how to connect that. And so students go back and, you know, they're trying to find out, okay, where should I plug this? Where should I take this cable? 1, 2, 3, you take care of the, what's that? Speaker. The speaker over there. 1, 2, 3, you take care of the mixer. You two. Juan Niño Taekwondo, you'll take care of the other speaker. And Richard and Yossi, you bring headphones and cable. No. Cables and headphones for everyone that's here. Bring it to the table. Remember to put the bags over there. Ready? Alright. Great. You got that speaker over there, right? Yeah. Let's go. You got the speaker over here. Alright, go.
Are we done?
Wait, we're not yet. Remember to leave the bags over there. Connect with this. You need to connect to the bag.
No, we done. We gotta get the thing. You need a wall, son.
Yeah, you gotta find it.
We need. You gotta go to Paris. Wait, I got one more.
Just leave the speaker there. This is for the speaker. This goes from the speaker to the mixer. Figure it out. Who's got the other speaker?
We need an up cord. I need a headphone.
No, let him do it. You got the mixer. Go over there.
We need a
Figure out how to connect that to the mixer. In case number 8, you will see some composing. So we're already in stage 4 with this group. Through music technology, they're recording voices over some tracks they selected, or in some cases some tracks they had created, and you'll see them record vocals, singing, rapping over their tracks. So you can sing and record it. case 9, you will see a small ensemble where it became intergenerational because there was the mother, one of the students, wanted to learn to play, and so we're here doing music, so she was welcome to join us, and so we were there together, all working as musicians, trying to perform some of the music they had selected or I had proposed. So we were trying to balance a way to keep it authentic for all of the members that were involved. And finally, in this case, you will see how creating opportunities for students to have that freedom to improvise, to create, helps them feel enough comfort that they start to display their talent. And these are things that if the structure was rigid, all the time telling them what they need to do, how they should do it, they wouldn't be able to express themselves in the way that you will see.
Hey! You hold me down. You hold me down. You hold me down. Ow, 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 ow. You hold me down. You hold me down. You hold me down. Oh, stop it. Stop it. You hold me down. You hold me down. You hold me down. You hold me down. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Hold me down.